Give you a quick walk around of the motor. So this is what it currently looks like, and this is what the GTS weighs. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and this is going to be a Killarney video, a bit of a walk around in the pits to see what's up, see the new cars that's like we don't get to see around at Killarney. So I'm going to drop that, but before we get into that action, I want to give you a quick rundown on the 16 valve. If you don't care, skip ahead. But if you do, this is the story. So Rudy removed the vernier pulley to replace the seal, and when he took it out, the keyway was broken. Like, it looked like someone Loctite the keyway or something. I don't know what happened, but it explains why I killed that engine. So that engine was problematic. It was very unreliable. It breathed a lot of oil, but it was okay. It was slow, but it was fun. Until it wasn't. So that's the reason I'm 20 valves, that thing died. But anyway, I'm glad we saw that that was the issue, and I need to get another pulley. So he's busy with something, trying to fit a keyway in that vernier pulley, but I went through to my parents yesterday just to go dig out parts, and it took me a long time, but I found something. So I found two pulleys. I'll insert that footage now. Okay, so I remembered that I had these somewhere, and thankfully it was where I thought it was. So this is the vernier I had in my car initially. That's what I bought the car with. So you can see it's got like a pressed in stud vibe. Then I've got this one, and this is basically just a bare pulley. Like, all the hardware is gone and no keyway. And then talking about pulleys, I needed to buy a water pump pulley and a crank pulley. So I had those things, but I didn't know I had those things. So I told Rudy, just buy the stuff, because I can't picture where it would be. If I would try and find it now, I wouldn't be able to. So anyway, I bought it, and good thing I did. Even though I found my pulleys, I guess the water pump pulley is fine, but the crank pulley, the rubber around there is quite brittle. So a new pulley is, I guess, ideal. Putting in I don't know how detrimental it would be if it's brittle and the rubber inside is basically going. Let me know in the comments if that's really bad. But the new pulley should be all good. I'll insert pictures. I'll show you what that crank pulley looks like. So as you can see, it's just sort of like breaking apart essentially. So yeah, I guess just replace it. The water pump pulley is still fine, but yeah, I already spent money on another one. So the style that I've got, I think it's a newer one than that is currently on the engine. I searched the part number, and it looked like a more modern. It's a different style, looks a bit different, but anyway, it's like the same thing. So that's that, and I will, hopefully there's still enough light and I can show you the new things on the engine. So I was talking about a low mount alternator bracket. So I got that. I tried finding like an OEE version, but the guys want way too much money for it, and I've already got an alternator. So we looked at getting the dice one. I phoned Dave. He's like, I've got two, you want one? So I was like, yeah, I'll take it. It's not too badly priced. It's just a cleaner solution, and I know that this version is slightly better than the one that was before. I know Matt with the Fox, he had to replace his because something went wrong. So the low mount, that's ticked, sorted. And then the other thing was my intake. So my intake was a heavy botch job. I'll insert the picture now to show you what the runners look like. So it was a 20 valve to 16 valve adapter with the integrated rail and all of that. So I had that in there. But when I was like, maybe we can make it work, try and keep and not spend as much money. When we really looked at the way the fuel pours into the runner, is like, nah, this stuff is like off center and it's a mission. So I'll sell that. Hopefully someone will give me some money for it. Ideally it should be thrown in the bin, but maybe someone will make use of it. But it's just, for my build, it's less than ideal. So I know I've been rambling on, but it's just a solid update before we get into the Killarney content. I'll show you some things and then we'll get into it. So let me give you a quick walk around of the motor. So this is what it currently looks like. Rudy has already changed the pulley that I brought him. I felt the weight. This thing is so much lighter than the one that came off. And that's what the dice bracket looks like. Alternator, need to clean that. ITBs also needs to be cleaned. So I had it cleaned a long time ago, and it basically just stripped all the lacquer off it and just started rusting. Yeah, this alternator is looking a bit sad. So this section was clearance to make space for the ITB. So I think this one, let me see, which one did they, that one there, they cut away to make space. But yeah, it's coming together. Rudy is annoyed with having to look for all the parts. It is painful. It's a lot of work, but it'll be worth it. I really hope so. But yeah, I'm excited. I know you guys are excited, so it's well worth the effort. Currently on my way to Killarney. I'm in the GTS. I was gonna take Leah, but I probably shouldn't drive it with the engine in its current state. I have been, but I had this car and I thought, you know what, I should take this to the track. So on my way there now. It's looking to be quite a good event. It's a lot of guys from upcountry have come down today, so it'll be nice to see some different cars and hopefully see some good competitive racing. I think they're racing in classes, so elimination style, I think. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, it should be fun. So I've always wanted to do this, and this is what the GTS weighs. That's 1071. That's quite heavy. So Lester weighed his car, he is 990 or something, somewhere around there. So yeah, I'm very curious to see what Leo weighs. And that's the weight with me in it, 1155. 11.3 for Gio. Lester's up. I don't know why he's running on Toyos, but here we are. So he said he's been having boost issues, so the car's, I think, 1.3 bar or something. Should be hitting 1.5. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is, but let's see if he can take on the Lion Cub.
Right, so we got Captain Taylor, Simple Light. Against Lester.
Yeah, the gap sort of stays the same. Opal takes it. Let's see if Jacques goes 10. .3, just like that. I'll just give you guys a quick walk around. There will be a lot of live action and videos of the racing, so I won't give you that. I mean, there's not much to look at yet, but these things are rapid. That looks good.
We are breaking for lunch for 45 minutes.
like this Escort, man. This color. I'm usually not a big orange fan, but I don't know, this color just does it for me. For an Escort, I think it works. And then patches got a little bit more wear on it. Yeah, this is not a good looking engine. There's just a lot happening here. Doesn't make them less impressive though. The SpongeBob theme runs deep over here. Commitment to the alternator cover as well, tappet cover. One of the boost pipe at the back on the water bottle. I mean that's some serious themed up commitment here. God, this is a solid tire. Yeah, those are some meaty boys. 26s on the Mark 1 it's big. This Mark 1's nice. 16 valve on meth. It runs very well for what it's got done to it. This Opal moves out in a with the go-go juice, I've heard. Man's doing features. This thing is beautiful. Let me try and get out of his shot quickly. Full AG for the boys. Jody's just out here breaking shafts.
Kan je niet één keer? Kan je niet één keer zonder drank gaan?
So I just spoke to Jody. He says he keeps breaking CVs and not shafts. So even though a commentator just says it's a shaft, it's not a shaft. It's a pity. I don't think he qualified, but hopefully we'll see him racing. I haven't seen this car around in a while. Hopefully we'll see him go around. This thing sounds great. Sounds very good. Man's out here with slicks. Hey, Lester likes to mess with himself. Gets no test passes on the slicks and then bogs. Hopefully he doesn't bog. Yeah, so this thing has got some wide wheels on it. Car goes 10s easily. That's something you don't see often. Very nice. Let's see what's different to the Flying Fox. Other than being on fuel tech now, I'm not too sure. So I'm thinking about getting one of these seats for my car, just to save some weight. Stack is life. It's got a Kirky in it. Yeah, this color's nice. That Eventuri looks great. Yeah, single seat in the car just looks proper. So this car I was racing here earlier, no bonnet on it and cracked windscreen. And windscreen's replaced already. That's very impressive. I'm surprised I let him race with no bonnet though, but it's cool that they replaced the screen already. This thing is weight reduction king. This thing must be so light. Like, look at that. $16 well for the win. Man ran a PB today. I think it was a 10.4. Hopefully he goes faster. Geo's Mark 1 just looks so good. One of my favorite Mark 1s out here. I love seeing the interiors of these cars. It's just cut as much as you can. But the engine setups always looks very simple. Big vuvuzela and then Bob's your uncle. But they move, they are so quick. The Mark II for the people. Let's see what my car would look like gutted. Still has full dash. I like these seats. I think it's 13 works or something along those lines. And the skirts. I might do that to the 16 valve. I'll see how I feel about that. I'll probably run stock skirts for now, but I think eventually I might run some sort of skirt like that. These G series have been doing really well. Running 9s easily. They should do very well in competition because they just seem so consistent. They just run what they run. This thing looks so legit now on the bead locks. I haven't seen it run yet, but yeah, that looks proper. Yeah, these guys are out in full force today. It's got a Zurich exhaust on it now. You guys are very busy. I haven't seen it run. Something must have broken. 16 volt things. The seat is just everywhere. There's such a vibe in the crowd.
We got all what? Concentrate. Gotta load it up one more time. Get the Christmas tree lights right.
That should be a good run. Not that you'll see much. Zuri keeps going over the line. Yeah, that's quite sad.
You got a lot of the lot, some boys. Got a lot close to them all. Go to the stage lot, go to the stage lot. One more.
That is not what we expected. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a good event. I wish I could have stayed until the end, but I needed to go get some parts, and yeah, just the 16-valve parts thing. In the next video, I should have a good update for you guys. Gives me enough time to just gather some more footage and give you like a solid 16-valve update. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.